Welcome back. Land can be a lucrative investment. This is a must-see video to help you avoid losing money when buying land. First off, cheap land is often cheap for a reason. Most often it's landlocked, meaning it's inaccessible until you purchase an adjoining piece that connects to a road. Listings offering landlocked properties are plenty. Stay away from these. Next, beware of land in flood zones. These areas are often underwater, making them unsuitable for building homes or even grazing cattle. Until you invest in an expensive drainage system, the land remains useless. This issue frequently arises when new roads or subdivisions block natural water flow. Another red flag is land with oil and gas installations, windmills, or solar panels. These features limit your land use and pollute the environment, making your investment seen as condemned. Let it go. Now let's talk about cheap land within city limits. A cheap plot in a nice subdivision is usually a drainage lot mandated by city engineers. It could also be smaller than the city's minimum lot size, making it unbuildable. A 0.4-acre lot with a 0.5 minimum required for a residence has no real value because it is unbuildable. Other issues include chemical dumping grounds, eroded terrain with creeks, or underground utilities preventing permanent structures, making the lot an unbuildable money pit. Sometimes, zoning is wrong, and while it might be possible to change, it takes time, money, and often neighbors' approval. These pitfalls might not make sense until you personally experience them, which is why due diligence and professional advice are essential. So, how do you keep yourself from sinking money into a land pit? Ask questions and investigate why the land is offered at a low price. Start with official records, ask the seller and neighbors, and check any mention of this on social media. Gotta love the neighbors eager to spill the juicy story. Get actual numbers from city officials on the costs of bringing in roads and utilities or relocating existing ones. A $35,000 lot might require $150,000 just to bring water and sewer. Walk the land to understand its terrain, elevation, and spot potential problems like burn pits with hazardous materials. Much of the land next to creeks erodes, leaving too little and too costly to build on. Learn the costs of removing contamination, bringing in new dirt, and regrading the land. Rural residents often burn their trash instead of paying to remove it. Be prepared to find lightly buried burn pits with plastics and tires. Know the expenses of clearing the land for personal use or resale. From removing vegetation to leveling, this is a several $1,000 job even for an acre lot. Understand requirements for water, sewer, and wider roads for emergency vehicles if planning to build a commercial site like an RV park, automotive shop, restaurant, dry cleaner, or private school. Widening the roads for emergency vehicles per city requirement can be very expensive. Familiarize yourself with federal, state, and local regulations. Don't assume you are smarter than the previous owners. They likely did not do what you thought was an awesome business idea for a reason. That perfect spot for your glamping resort might be off limits due to an endangered species. Yes, you can definitely do extremely well when you find the right piece of land and do your due diligence. Make sure to watch our other video on how to get rich with land. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Happy investing!